All right, fourth grade, your Bible verse for today is actually the Bible verse you have to memorize this week. It's 1 John 4, verse 4. It says, "You, dear children, are from God and have overcome them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world." All right. So this is what your math page in your book should look like. So in lesson 98, we named solids by their shapes. I showed you a bunch of shapes and real life examples. All right, so for this beginning part of the lesson, you're going to consider the shape of a cereal box. The shape is called a rectangular solid or rectangular prism. Every panel or side of the cereal box is a rectangle. So if you look at it, that is indeed true. All right, so if an empty cereal box or similar container is available, you can refer to it to answer the following questions. So you can get your own to help you as well. I have one on here to show you. A closed cereal box has how many panels? So how many of these flat surfaces are on here? So let's count. We have the front, 1, the back, 2, we have the top, 3, the bottom is 4, and then the 2 sides are 5 and 6. So a closed cereal box has 6 panels. So I am gonna, we forgot to write our title of our lesson. Oh, why are there dots? That's weird. All right, so today's title, we are on lesson 99. And it starts on page 624. All right, so a cereal box has 6 panels. What words could we use to refer to the panels on the cereal box? I just did this. So we have the front. This one, there's a Lion King free ticket, so this is an old cereal box. We have the back, the top, the bottom, and the sides. So that's how we refer to the cereal box. The top, bottom, front, back, and then the 2 sides. Without a mirror, what is the largest number of panels that can be seen at one time? So if you're looking at it this way, you can really only see 1, so it's probably not the best way to look at it. If you look at this side, if you look at this way, you can see the top and then the 2 sides. So you can see 3 at the most at one time. 2 panels meet at a fold or seam in the cardboard. Each fold is called an edge. These lines right here are the edges. A closed cereal box has how many edges? So we have 1, 2. I'm going to go to the other side. 3, 4. Okay, then we have our top 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12. So let me count again. So let's just do the top first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top. Those have been counted for. 5, 6, one side, 7, 8 on the other side. We have the bottom, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 edges on our cereal box. 3 edges meet at a corner of the box. A closed cereal box has how many corners or vertices? So you can kind of tell because it looks like a corner. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there are 8 corners on this cereal box. If we tape an empty cereal box closed and cut it along 7 edges, we can flatten out the container shown below. Mine is not empty, so I cannot do that at the moment, but you are welcome if you have an empty one at home to do that. So we can see 6 rectangles, the 6 rectangles that form the panels of the closed cereal box. we will use nets like this one to construct our models of solids. All right, so you're going to need some scissors, tape or glue, and you should have all of this at home to create these. Now, if it is too challenging to create your shapes, you can find them in your home and use real life examples to reference. Okay, so they are explaining to you how to do it to answer the question. So I'll help get you started on the first part. So these are the lessons. So then just goes right into the lesson practice problems. So I do not have a copy of your paper to create my own cube. So I'm going to use a cube that I've shown you earlier. All right, what is the shape of each face on my cube? Every face is the shape of a square. Is each face parallel to an opposite face? Yes, so they're always parallel. Is each edge parallel to at least one other edge? Yes, at least one other edge. Is each edge perpendicular? Yes, they form a right angle, at least one. What type of angle is formed by every pair of intersecting edges? In a square, it's always going to be a right angle. And then the next one is a rectangular prism. So you could use a cereal box. Here's my coffee drink that I make every day as your example of a rectangular prism, or some tissue boxes are rectangular prisms as well. So what's the shape of each face? You know that. Is each face parallel to an opposite face? Is each edge parallel to at least one other edge? Is it perpendicular? What type of angle is formed? Okay, and then the triangular prism, there are two different types of them. This is the one that's going to be a little different because there's not always right angles. And triangles don't always have parallel sides. They intersect. They cross at a point. So use your creations to help you answer these rest of these problems. Let me know if you need help. You are doing all the lesson practice problems. I know looks like a lot, but the answers are yes, no, right angle, shape. You're naming a shape. And then you're doing the odd problems today. Have a great day.